Determining missing measures. So really a lot of what we're going to be doing in this notes section is setting up proportions just like we did in chapter 2. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. I've got two different triangles. They are similar. I'm looking to see this missing side here. I don't know what that, what the measurement for that side length is. So that's what I'm going to try to figure out. Also the scale factor. So I'm noticing it's getting bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and write enlargement, so that I know that when I find my scale factor, it should be greater than 1. Right, so then I'm going to be setting up my proportion. So this is my old shape. This is my new shape because I'm turning the small one into the larger one. So I always start when I'm setting up my proportion, I write new over old. So new, I have this side length here of EF. Corresponds with which one on the old? That would be BC. And then I have DF on the new one. Corresponds with AC on the old one. Now I'm going to substitute some side lengths. So EF was X, I don't know what that is yet. BC was 6. DF was 12. AC was 4. Now all I'm going to do is do my cross multiplication just like I did earlier. So I'm going to do 6 times 12 divided by 4. So 12 times 6 is 72, and then 72 divided by 4. So I get 18 and my missing side length. Okay, now I'm going to set up and make sure I have my scale factor. So I have 18 was X over 6 equals 12 over 4. So basically I'm just going to divide each one of these out. Scale factor should be 18 divided by 6, 12 divided by 4. Scale factor is 3, meaning it's getting 3 times as big. Okay, let's look at B here. Again, this is my old and my new. So let's set up proportions here. So I have new over old. So I always just want to set that up first. So it looks like I'm missing this one here. So 30 corresponds with 5. So 30 over 5. 24 with B. And I'm just going to do my cross multiplication here. So 24 times 5, and then I'm going to be dividing that by 30. So 24 times 5, 20. I get 120 divided by 30 is 4. So B equals 4. So now let's look at our scale factor here. New over old, 30 divided by 5. Scale factor is 6, meaning it's getting 6 times as big, which should make sense because 5 times 6 is 30. We found out that this was 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, one more to look at here. We're going to take a look. This one could be a little bit trickier just because it's kind of turned a little bit. So I need to make sure I'm finding the sides that actually correspond with each other. All right, on this one, looks like I'm missing A here. So it looks like I can take this shape and just kind of flop it back over. So 10 would correspond down here. 7 is going to correspond with 14. And 4 is going to correspond with A. So again, I have my old and my new. Okay, so new 14 goes with the old one of 7. New A, old 4. Now I'm just going to set up and do my cross multiplication. So 14 times 4 divided by 7. and I get 8. So A is equal to 8. I can also write it down here. This is 8. Now, excuse me, to find scale factor, I'm just going to do new divided by old. 14 divided by 7, 8 divided by 4. Get a scale factor 2, meaning it's twice as big. So if I wanted to, really, I could find this missing side down here. 7 times 2 is 14. 4 times 2 is 8. 10 times 2, this would be 20 down here. Once I have my scale factor, it's pretty easy to find the lengths of those missing sides.